Season of I don't know. Season of Ice was alright.
Hey Cash, you should get Dogma.
I want. Well, when it comes out on PC, I'll get it.
It won't ever because PC is a rubbish platform.
Hey! Did you just say that the PC is rubbish?
For games.
Why is it rubbish?
I agree to disagree.
Yeah, let's agree to disagree and not get into this discussion.
Okay.
Even you know the PC isn't bad. Even you know.
Most of the good games are on consoles. Mainly because the consoles are designed for games.
Yes, but
Yes, and many PCs are designed for games as well.
But they're not
So
designed for games, they're just designed to do math stuff in their brains and go...
And gaming.
That was the original first generation PCs back in the 80s.
They're not designed to play games.
No,
Nowadays, PC,
No,
PC
80s. That was.
operating systems are
think it
made
was the 80s.
to be able to run games.
I
At
think it
least
was
Windows.
I don't think it was the 80s. I think it was a bit earlier than that.
Okay, 70s.
Probably like
60s.
60s. Yeah. 50s,
Okay.
50s,
So-
60s.
Oh, well, 60s.
Yeah.
But they're not designed for games.
Late
they are.
PCs are in
Theo, Theo, the PS3.
I play on everything,
Listen,
so
listen.
trust me.
They're not.
There's certain
they're
computers
not
that are
made-
designed for gaming, and there's certain ones that aren't.
The first games were made on PCs.
The
The first games were made on PCs. Shooters originated in
I
all of that.
I know, but PCs are not designed specifically for games.
Maybe not, but
Better.
they are made to be able to run games.
Consoles are designed specifically to run games.
And they
Yeah.
don't. It's
But that
good.
doesn't mean that they are better at running games.
PS3 is.
Oh god.
There's a reason why the settings on console games are lower than on PCs.
9-core PS3. Yeah.
Yeah, but
You
no
don't
one.
have a 9-core PS3. That doesn't exist.
It does. It is 9-core.
The PS3, no, it is. Actually, technically, it's 9 microprocessors, but
Yeah, but it's not a 9-core like a PC would be 9-core.
no, it's not. It doesn't. It does it differently. It acts as if it was a single core, but a really powerful single core.
Yeah. So it's in a PS3 and an Xbox are not as powerful as a gaming desktop. It is a fact, and you cannot argue that.
The X
Yo.
car, quad core, and it's shit. So I don't.
Theo doesn't actually care for Xbox, so you know.
Yeah, because I mean, come on, the Vita has more power than the Xbox. I mean, come on, come on.
Oh god.
Really? Really?
Oh, gee. Yeah, well done for getting. Well done for bringing it up.
The
Yeah.
Vita, the Vita, the little portable thing. It has more power than the Xbox. That big.
And it is also a known fact that PC gamers are most often the gamers that actually know their shit.
It's
Console
also,
gamers are often ignorant 12-year-old kids.
it's the fact that most PC gamers sit slapping their keyboard on World of Warcraft all day.
God. Oh god.
Not most PC gamers. A lot
A lot of them slap their
MMO players.
Yeah, MMO gamers specifically.
I'm sorry, I hate World of Warcraft. It's gay.
I used to-
It makes me want to stab myself in the thigh.
And I got bored and
I
went.
don't mind World of Warcraft. It's the fact that almost every other MMO tries to copy it. That like
Which makes every
well,
single
I'm
other
gonna play some
MMO suck.
Skyrim.
it's like, oh my god, I think I've seen this before. Ah.
Everyone was like, "Oh yeah,
Which is why I like
Skyrim's
Guild
gonna."
Wars 2 because it tries to be
It's
different.
Everyone was like,
No,
"Oh,
but it's
Skyrim
true.
looks
I mean,
better
they
on
actually
PC."
do try to copy pretty much what WoW is, but just put different skins on. That's what they do.
But wow, shit. Anyway,
Oh god.
WoW had its glory period and then nah.
This is why we have like newer MMOs.
RuneScape is better than WoW. I don't care. I had more fun on that.
I've never played RuneScape.
I met my first girlfriend on RuneScape.
Really?
No, I didn't really.
The second I was like, is he kidding or?
You know, people are like, oh, yeah, Skyrim's gonna look fucking amazing on PC and shit on consoles and stuff. Well, it looks shit on PC, so I don't care what they say. I've got the PC version.
Yeah, but
shit.
Theo, your graphics card is mediocre.
I can run it on max, thank you very much.
Oh, okay then.
Well, ultra, and it looks like shit. Looks like someone donkey's.
Yeah,
just
but it
stacked
doesn't
out.
look better than the console version.
It might look better, but it still looks like shit.
I'm not saying that the console. I'm saying
It looks good on the
that
console.
Skyrim in general is the very pretty game.
It's not pretty. It's shit and ugly.
Yeah, that has nothing to do with consoles and PCs.
Yeah, that's the way.
No, but everyone's like, oh, if you're gonna get a good you should get it on the PC because it looks better. No, it looks like shit.
Because you don't have a good graphics card.
I do have a good graphics card. I can run it on ultra.
Call this.
What type of graphics card do you have?
I have an AMD 6770,
There's your problem.
and I overclocked it, and it works.
Get an Asus.
Alright, new
Ace-
Skype Adventures
Asus,
episode.
what?
Asus use ATI, which is AMD.
Oh god.
Oh,
The funny thing is, for my PC, I would like an AMD processor,
Oh,
but
hi-
an
oh,
NVIDIA
hi,
graphics card.
Oh, hi, integrated man. How's your integrated graphics?
Wait, who's integrated graphics card?
You.
I don't have an integrated graphics card.
On your laptop, all laptops are integrated.
No.
not all laptops.
Well,
no.
okay, Alienware are not.
Mine aren't integrated. They're dedicated. You can't remove them, but they're
The
still...
laptop that I just
dedicated.
bought and that is getting sent to me has a dedicated graphics card.
Laptops do have dedicated graphics cards. Well, it depends. on
They
which
didn't
ones.
5 years ago, but now only cheap
Yeah.
laptops don't have a dedicated graphics card.
Pretty
card.
much.
I think mine has a graphics card.
Cheap laptops or some
Netbooks
MacBook
and-
Pros.
They're not removable.
That doesn't mean they're not dedicated. If it
That
doesn't
means they're
share,
dedicated.
If it dedicated means if that it doesn't share the same memory with your RAM. If it shares memory with your RAM, then it's integrated.
But,
That
but
sucks.
it's still part of your main board thing.
It's better to have a dedicated because it's separate from the main. From
But it's still the same thing.
it's not the same.
If they not the same thing, no.
Dude,
Having a dedicated graphics card means that you've got separate memory set aside for gaming or whatever uses your graphics card. An
exactly.
integrated graphics card shares the memory with your RAM, which means that it gets not overclocked, it gets stressed by,
Yeah.
by even the most simple of things because it's using its memory for things that are not they're not supposed to be used
But it's
by a
still
graphics card.
integrated. But it's still integrated.
No, it's not.
Dedicated graphics are
It
not
is integrated in the way that it's integrated into,
Basically,
Exactly.
Basically,
That's
no,
right.
no, no,
User,
basically,
but it's not integrated in the way that it works technically.
basically,
It's not integrated motherboard graphics. It's a separate part of it that's working differently.
But it's
Yes.
part of
what,
it.
Theo, what
But
you're
it's
talking
part of
about,
it, but it's independent of the rest of it.
Theo, what you're talking
It
about
works
is not,
independently.
Theo, what you're talking about is not integrated, but
That would be like
non-removable.
saying that Scotland is an integrated part of
The only part of the laptop
England,
you can remove
just because
is
it's-
is the RAM.
only a
That's the only
border
thing you can remove.
it separates it. And we all agree that Scotland's not England, right?
Yeah, it is.
Good.
No, it isn't England, it's separate. Otherwise, Theo, I would get really annoyed if you said that Scotland was England.
Scotland is England.
But it isn't
It's not England.
It's completely different culture.
Okay, let's say.
Yeah, look how many fucking killed.
Oh, God.
Okay, let's say Southern Ireland or whatever part of Ireland is independent.
But Ireland isn't part of the UK. It's it's detached.
Yes, but it's
Yeah.
still separated by a single border. That's the point I'm bringing here. The graphics card is like that, just separated by a border.
It's not. It's still one
Imagine
thing.
that, and it's
Theo.
working separately from
Theo, let me put it
the
in...
other board.
I know.
Theo.
Okay. I know what you're saying. I'm saying, but it's still the same board.
It's not
It is the same
integrated. It's just not removable. That's it.
It's
It's not...
part. of
That's
the
like-
main
It's
board.
not part of the board. It's attached to the board, but it's not
You can't
removable.
Exactly,
That doesn't make it integrated.
that makes no
Jesus
sense.
Christ.
That makes no sense, Akash.
Discussion.
That makes no sense.
Actually, you
But
can remove. You can remove dedicated graphics cards.
You
in
can't
laptops, but
remove-
require
okay,
an
you can rip out
amazing
the
amount of
whole
skills.
motherboard.
Have to send
If
it
you
in
rip out the whole motherboard, you can
But
remove
yeah, no,
it.
you can remove dedicated ones, but it requires a great amount of skill and could
You-
possibly break.
You cannot remove the graphics from a laptop.
You
can,
can, but
if
if
The only way you can do
educate-
it is by removing the whole
You
of the
My
can't-
brother
laptop.
is educated to do it, and he can do it very easily.
yeah, if you know how to do it, then you can do it. Otherwise, obviously you can't.
Brother assembles laptops as a living. He can remove those graphics cards.
But, yeah. They even have tutorials on how to remove graphics cards on laptops. Dedicated ones.
Theo, so how are you? Getting your breathing rather
It's
heavily.
Part of the main board.
But it doesn't share its resources with
I never said
Motherboard
it
and
shared
it-
the RAM.
And you can
As an
still
independent
separate.
entity.
I can't go for
You can with the right skills.
It's just not as easy as it is in a
Yeah.
desktop.
It's
It's
just
not-
a lot harder, but it's still possible. There's a difference, Theo.
Possible.
It's still possible to separate a dedicated graphics card on a laptop from the motherboard. It's just difficult,
Yeah, because you need to know exactly what you're doing.
or you'll screw it up.
Yeah.
What's this, Evans? What's this? Hey,
I
Evans.
think you guys should totally watch that.
You just missed the most epic PC versus console conversation.
Oh.
Do you want me to make a Skype Adventures episode of that?
Yeah,
Oh
go
my
ahead.
god. no.
Who was it between?
Theo and me and the rest of us.
Yeah, it's just Theo against everybody else.
Wait, so who was arguing for what?
Theo was saying that consoles were like more powerful than PC and stuff.
That did not come out of my mouth.
No,
I said
PS3.
I said console.
And then you were arguing that laptop did not have
designed
dedicated
for
graphics
gaming.
cards, even though they have.
Yeah, the thing is, you were saying that dedicated graphics cards in laptops, if they have, you were saying it's still integrated when it wasn't.
It's still integrated. You can't fucking remove it unless you fucking pull it off the main board.
No,
Oh, I have watched the video, Evans. I have watched it, it's epic.
yeah, I've seen it. It's good.
Best one yet.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and Theo's been high all night on Dogma. Because
High on
he's
Dogma.
made- yeah, he's
He's
kind
been
of,
making these innuendos for I don't know how many
I'll be
hours.
right back.
and then Facet
And
now
I'm gonna
wants to-
shove a dog
yeah.
katana up his ass.
Theo, why aren't you making more Dogma videos?
I'm just lazy and playing Dogma.
No, fair enough.
I wonder, should I
that's,
turn my Game Boy on again
Yes.
and play Pokemon?
Akash.
What?
Integrated.
Oh my god.
Integrated.
But it's
Jesus.
working independently.
dictionary. Integrated.
It's not even technically, it's still possible to remove. You don't have to rip it off the motherboard. You can easily take it off if you're good enough. Jesus.
And on that note, I'm going to leave.
Yeah, this here, Evans.
It's probably safest to leave at this
He's
point.
already left.
Okay.
Part of the.
Oh my god. There you're I'm making a Skype Adventures episode on this.
It's part of the mother. It's part of the motherboard.
Oh yeah, I just realised I haven't actually made a video
But
for tomorrow, so
technically-
yeah.
Term to be integrated, an integrated graphics card is not the same as something being integrated into something else.
You're right.
Two different terms, two
Different
different meanings.
Oh, God.
Okay. When you build a PC, there is a big piece of plastic and metal that you shove into a slot on the motherboard. That sounds like sex, but it's not. Don't worry. Now, that is not integrated. That is not dedicated. It's not integrated. It's external. You plug it in, it's separate.
Yes, it's external.
A laptop has an integrated graphics card because it's part.
But the integrated is not.
But the dedicated ones still are attached by something. The dedicated ones are still the dedicated ones in laptops are still connected by a cable. They're still connected by a cable. I've seen it.
Graphics card means that the graphics card shares its resources with the RAM and with the motherboard. A dedicated graphics card is independent, like an independent country in the continent.
Integrated.
Separate the word integrated from the technical term integrated graphics card. You will have the winning prize. I don't know what that really winning prize would be, but you would have it.
Of the motherboard.
But it's not integrated in the way you understand the word integrated
in the way that it shares the RAM. No, it's still part of the motherboard, meaning it's integrated with the motherboard.
But it is not, because then you are confusing two words, or two different ways of using the words in word, not that. The word integrated.
Part of the motherboard, meaning integrated. Part of.
You know, what if I told? I wonder what would happen if I told Radio. No, I won't be that harsh.
Part of.
Jesus Christ, Theo!
On board.
How can you be so delusional, Theo?
It's not actually connected to. It is technically like you do need a good amount of skill,
like
but
if
it's
you glue
easily removable.
It's like if you glue a piece of magnesium together with a piece of iron. It doesn't mean that the iron is part of the magnesium. It's just glued together.
True. That's true. That is the same principle here, Theo.
Theo's mad.
Yes. He's mad because he's...
You don't understand. Just listen.
Well,
No speak. Listen. Okay. There is one board in a laptop. One. And everything is on that one board. Everything.
But every single part of that board works independently.
Plus, the things have to be attached. The board obviously is made, but then you attach the dedicated graphics card after they're both manufactured.
It's instead of being connected through wires.
Don't speak to Connie like this.
Oh God.
So Coney joined the conversation now. Okay, Coney, what do you know about computers?
This is my wind-up laptop. It is one board. See, when I drop it, and Theo fixed it for me. He said, I do it free, because I'm nice. He's very nice. So yeah, see, even Coney agrees with me. It's one board.
But what does Coney know about anything other than kidnapping children?
That's a point. He doesn't.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and knows how to play Minecraft, but very, very, you know. And he also knows how to kill children. And have stare-offs.
It's one board. It's not attached to...
It is attached to the board. It is attached by a cable. There is a ribbon cable that connects the graphics card to the motherboard.
Listen. It's not attached. It's part of.
It's not part of it because you can remove it without having to destroy it. You can remove a dedicated graphics card from a laptop without destroying it. It's just incredibly hard, but you can still do it. It has.
Why do you think that they combine different processors with different graphics cards in laptops?
You can remove it, but it's part of one board.
How can it be part of one board?
It is not part of one board because it's stuck to the board, yes, and it looks like one board. It does not work like one board. It works in separate ways.
It works in separate processes and entities and things like that. It works separately from one another.
I am so amused right now.
I wish people understood logic.
Yeah, same Theo. That person
Same.
could be the person
We think the same.
who, just the person that begins with T and ends with O and owns a
Okay,
channel
look,
about.
do you want to see a picture? Do you want to see a picture?
I have seen loads of open laptops. Keep in mind, my brother worked with assembling laptops.
One board. One.
I've seen many opening. I haven't seen them personally in real life because I don't get to, but I've seen lots of times.
Not 0, not 2, not 25 million, not 9,001. One.
That's because the board comes with like other things already connected, but you can still remove them.
Because they are not working together.
Okay, now I see why PC World act like idiots, because people don't really understand where you're coming from and they just give up and they commit suicide.
But for you, you're the one not understanding us.
No, I'm understanding what you.
Right here. I'm gonna make a Skype Adventures. I'm gonna ask the audience who's correct here. Theo or the rest of us. How's that?
One board, one board.
Okay, so Cash, we need to include this part in which we ask the audience which side in this argument is correct.
Viewers who are watching this, whose side do you agree with? Theo's or the rest of us?
Do agree with the Casimir, I'll kill you. But I never said that. But
GPU. The GPU is attached to the main board of the laptop. It's removable, but it's attached to.
But it doesn't
other
work.
Things. Okay, what about data graphics and PCs? They're still technically attached. You don't have a cable. You put them into a slot.
Wait, what?
Data graphics cards on the PC.
Put them into a hole.
No,
Yeah.
you don't put them into a hole. They're freaking just stuck on with glue.
They're not stuck on with glue
Yeah,
even.
still,
They're not
like,
even stuck
they
on with
work
glue.
like independent countries.
They're stuck on with screws. They're stuck with screws, not glue, and therefore
I
you
don't
can.
use screws. They don't use screws.
Yes,
They don't
do.
use screws, no.
Oh.
They use some kind of,
Right, I'm
don't
gonna open my laptop and show you right now. Laptop, fucking PC.
Well, okay, they don't use screws as such, but they still use something that's quite well. If you know how to do it right, you can easily remove it.
I'm gonna show you. I've just opened
Not
my.
glue though, because
Just
that will kind of make
I've
it
just
almost
You don't need to
unremovable.
show us because we
Just
know
open-
how it looks
I've
like.
just opened it.
Yeah.
I've just opened it. I don't care. Because you do not understand what I mean. I'm going to show you right now. I'm going to show you.
I understand what you mean. You mean integrated as in it is connected physically to another part of the motherboard. Yes.
Does it make it part of the motherboard?
Oh,
Wait, I've lost my integrated card now. Where is it?
Oh god.
I've lost my integrated card.
I might just quit the conversation right here and now before we kill each other.
No, we need to prove our point.
But we both, every single person involved in this conversation will know that no matter what the other side says,
I'm
we
right.
will never agree.
Everybody knows that I'm right.
No, you're not right.
Admit it.
It is not integrated. It is part. It is physically, not
Attached.
technically. It is attached to the motherboard. It does
But
not
it's not
work with the
technically
motherboard.
integrated. It's
Okay, listen.
Technically integrated is something else than physically integrated. So,
Listen.
a laptop can have a dedicated graphics card.
It's on the board, the main board, the motherboard. It's
Yes,
on
but that
it.
doesn't matter.
On it.
It's still dedicated.
It's not plugged into like a little slot like PCIe or anything like that. It's just attached.
Yes, but
It's
I
not
don't.
meant to be picked off with a screwdriver.
No, it's not.
It's not meant to be pulled out like a PCIe graphics card. It's
No, it's not.
attached to
That's
the
true,
main
but-
the main board.
But it's still not integrated in the technical sense.
Exactly.
Dedicated.
Thank you. Thank you.
You said the wrong word.
Thank
Well
you.
done, Plastic. Well done. You said the wrong word.
I said the wrong. No, it's.
You
I
said
said it's
integrated
not
to the
My word.
motherboard.
Integrated, part of.
You said technically integrated.
part of. It is integrated. It's
Hold on.
part
It-
of.
You said it was technically integrated, the opposite of what we were talking about.
I'm confused now. What the fuck?
She said
You said technically. You said the graphics card is technically integrated to the motherboard. We were supposed to say you were physically.
No,
integrated.
I said it was not technically integrated.
Well, we didn't. I don't think we heard the. Oh, no, it doesn't matter. The point is.
The point is, I meant it is not technically integrated. It is physically integrated. Yes.
Yes.
But it's not technically integrated, which means that it is still dedicated.
Look, I've made a push image for you.
Oh no! Yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ!
Look, right there. Oh shit! There we go. There we go. Look, you see, there's the inter. That means integrated. Right there, that little piece of shit. That's integrated. This is my massive external piece of shit, dusty fucking piece of crap.
Inter and not. Oh, Jesus Christ! Yeah.
What you are looking for, Theo, is the word internal.
Integrated.
Oh dear.
Physically.
Now we are back to discussing word use.
Okay, listen.
It's so good.
Listen. The word integrated, part of.
Hold on, dude.
It is part of the main board. I'm not saying it uses the RAM.
I'm
not saying it does this. I'm not saying it does that. It's just part of one
But
board.
the fact is still, Theo, that when integrated is used in another context, in the same, sense, that you cannot use the word integrated because people will get the wrong idea.
But people are stupid and so are scientists. I don't care. I'm right.
Also, Theo, I've saved the push link onto my favourites, so I can include it in the video.
I'm gonna remove it.
Oh no! Oh Jesus!
I just make my own post with it.
Yes. Can you give me a link just in case?
Wait a sec. I'm gonna. Oh my god. There we go.
Yay! I'm favoriting it.
So we went from discussing consoles versus PCs to laptops versus desktops to the various meanings of the word integrated to scientists are stupid to I'm saving this push for video use.
Yeah.
Right.
Pretty
Okay.
much.
It was so good.
Integrated.
But you cannot use a word that is used in another context,
Part
another meaning
of.
in the same kind of thing,
Part
because people will misunderstand,
of.
and thus it cannot be used in that context.
Part of.
Oh god, yeah.
You're failing.
What do I go around if I'm selling a motherboard? Oh yeah, the graphics card is the graphics chip, because it is a fucking chip. It's not a card. The graphics chip is part of our motherboard. No, I don't say that. I say it's integrated.
Yes, then you will say that a graphics card is integrated with the rest of it. Yes, in that
Thank you.
would
Thank
do
you.
it. But you would never say that in this laptop the graphics card is integrated, because then people will think that it's those kind of shit graphics cards that are of no use whatsoever.
I give up and I want to move worlds because people do not understand.
I do understand what you mean, but you need to understand that integrated is used in two different meanings here.
Yeah.
It cannot use, when one is used in the normal sense, you cannot just use the other one with specifying that you mean this and that.
Okay, so
You could say, as you are pointing at the physical graphics card or chip, say this is integrated. Yes, you could do that, but you cannot say in this laptop it is the graphics card integrated, because then people will get the wrong idea.
my eyes are not integrated to my brain.
Poor you.
Oh, yeah.
But oh wait, no, they are attached.
They're attached, but doesn't
But
make them
your eyes is a
integrated.
different thing because there's no
Part
difference
of.
between dedicated eyes and integrated eyes.
They're not dedicated eyes.
And that's my point.
There's
In,
no
in, gra-
reason
in
why.
laptops, you were talking about dedicated graphics cards and integrated graphics cards. And you are not talking about dedicated eyes and integrated eyes. Therefore, you can say that integrated is no problem in the context of eyes. But it is a problem in the context of graphics cards and laptops.
I think Theo's turning into a Super Saiyan. I think Theo lost his Master Ball.
He lost his mind. We
That's-
drove him crazy.
Okay,
I just
so-
know there's gonna be a burning rage inside of me. She's gonna lash out at any moment.
I have the feeling that I promised Theo to shove a dull katana into his ass, but now I have the feeling that he's gonna do the same to me out of revenge.
There won't be a katana.
One katana, only one.
Oh.
Oh dear.
Oh.
This has turned to a two-way. Yeah.
You're still so gonna die from my dull katana in your neck and in your ass and in your stomach and in your everything, and you'll be dead.
Oh God.
But before I die, I'll make you say integrated.
Oh God.
Best movie ending ever.
Say it. But you know, it's okay.
Dedicated, Theo.
you know,
Dedicated.
it's-
Dedicated.
It's not a dedicated graphics card. Logically, it's not a dedicated graphics card.
But
Logically,
logically, you wouldn't be able to say a lot of things that we say in the English language because the English language is a very random language.
No, the English
very-
language is very shit and designed by freaking idiots.
So that's
Therefore, you
why
can
you speak
apply
it.
music to a language if that language is not
It's
Latin.
the stupidest language ever. We should all learn We should all learn Japanese, and everyone will be happy.
That would be a good idea, actually.
Let's just all speak Latin.
No,
Because
let's all
that-
speak
No.
Japanese.
Latin, no. I'd rather...
Japanese.
Yes.
Japanese makes 0 sense as well.
I don't care. It's the best language ever, and all the girls sound like hot.
Oh God.
How much hentai do you watch?
Quite a lot actually. No, I don't watch any.
Dear Theo, just oh dear.
No, just hearing Misty on that Swan, 2 subs that I watched that were horrible. She sounded pretty nice actually, but she sounds nice on the dub as well. So you know.
God.
And before giant stop versus stop description.
But you know, let's just wrap it up. That's an external graphics card in that picture, and internal / integrated. Is that little black piece of shit that's stuck on there that's never going to be used?
Okay, let's just agree to understanding each other, but being different kind of gamers, we disagree.
Okay, but yeah, one thing. Consoles are better than PC.
Oh dear God, we're starting from square one again. Oh.
But gaming.
Hey, Theo, right here in my hand, right now, I have a cup of
Listen.
boiling hot chocolate.
Listen.
And that chocolate is going
Listen. The
in
consoles
your hair.
better for racing games, for platformers.
That is a console, yes, but what is better for shooters? PCs.
You could argue.
What about strategy games, Theo?
If we put
Real-time
strategy-
strategies, Theo.
Strategy
a
game.
console against a person with
Strategy
PC
games.
shooter, that
Strategy
guy is going to lose to the
game.
PC.
No, it depends, because if the console player is really good, then they could easily beat a PC.
If the PC player wasn't as good, yes.
if they were on the same level, the PC gamer would have the slight.
The PC gamer could easily.
and...
The PC can easily do everything a console can do. You can get if you want.
Yes,
like,
I know.
If it's controller, just get a controller. Jesus Christ.
Hell.
Penis.
Okay,
Okay,
you just missed the funniest discussion ever.
Akash, you try and run, I don't know, one of the new PC games. Try and get hold of a cell processor for your PC and try and run it with the amount of RAM that the PS3 has, which is 512 megabytes, and see if you.
That's because they're optimized for that. The PC games are optimized differently.
Exactly.
The PS3, let's face it, the PS3 uses it more efficiently because it has so many more processors, but a computer, you can expand that as much as you want to make it slap the PS3 in the face.
Exactly.
Which is what most people do. But most people do that, so it gets to the point where it doesn't fucking matter.
Thank you.
I heard that. Piglets.
I like kittens.
Hey, Akash, you're just jelly because my PS3's got more cores than your laptop.
Of course it has more cores.
Which thing doesn't have more cores than Akash's laptop? Let's face it.
My phone. Actually, no, my phone has the same amount.
That's pathetic.
My laptop is worse than Akash's computer, so I can't talk, but okay.
Well, my laptop's dual core.
Mine's rated higher. And mine's cheaper.
Akash, is your laptop
free?
Akash, is your laptop?
Guess what? I don't care. I didn't pay for mine either.
Yeah,
hey, Akash, is it dual core?
Guess what? I'm losing in this because I paid for mine. Fuck you guys.
I got my laptop free, but I paid for my PC because our PC's better, obviously. You can change things, unlike in your dedicated shit on your laptop. You can't replace. The only thing you can replace is the RAM, obviously. Hi, we're Intel, and we're gonna screw you over as soon as you buy it.
Wait, what?
Intel, screw people over with dedicated shit.